Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. We're going to be tackling something today that might sound kind of intimidating, especially if you're new to the whole thing. We're going to be talking about meditation.
Meditation.
Yeah, but don't worry, we got you covered. We have some awesome source material.
That's right.
It's a 2-week plan for absolute beginners.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's way less like mystical and way more approachable than you might think.
Yeah, it really is. I think, people have this idea of meditation as something that you have to go to a mountaintop and be a monk to do, but really it's for anyone who has ever felt stressed or just wants to feel a little bit more focused and just better in general.
Yeah, you don't have to be a yoga master or anything.
No, not at all.
So in this deep dive, we're going to break down the basics, explore some super easy techniques you can start using right away.
Absolutely.
And we'll even help you kind of design your perfect meditation space. By the end, you'll be ready to tackle that 2-week plan with total confidence. What do you think?
I think that's a great plan. Yeah, I think to kick things off, maybe we should just clarify what meditation actually is. Because like you were saying, it's not about emptying your mind completely.
Right.
It's more about training your attention. It's like a gentle workout for your brain. And you learn to focus on a specific object or a thought or even just your breath. And that helps create a calmer and clearer state of mind.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
But let's be real. Most of us are probably more interested in the benefits right now.
Right.
What's in it for me besides maybe feeling a little zen?
Well, there's actually a ton of research
that
backs up the benefits, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, for one thing, meditation has been shown to actually lower those stress hormones like cortisol.
Oh.
Yeah, so less cortisol means less anxiety, better sleep, all kinds of good things.
Okay, I'm listening. Stress relief is definitely high on my priority list.
Sure. Improved focus is another big one. Studies have actually shown that regular meditation can actually change the structure of your brain.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it increases gray matter in areas that are essential for concentration and attention.
So it's like brain training without the weird headbands.
That's a great way to put it.
Sign me up. But with all the different types of meditation out there, where does a beginner even start?
That is a great question. And our 2-week plan focuses on some incredibly beginner-friendly styles. Mindfulness meditation, for example, is all about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's like hitting the pause button on all those racing thoughts and just noticing what's happening around you and inside of you.
I think I need that pause button in my life like yesterday.
Yeah, I think we all do from time to time.
Are there any other techniques that are good for beginners?
Absolutely. Focused attention meditation is another great one. It's all about zeroing in on a single point. It could be your breath, or a mantra, or even a visual object. And that helps build concentration and strengthens those mental muscles that we were just talking about.
Yeah. I can see how that would be super helpful for someone like me who gets distracted easily.
Yes, absolutely.
What about physical relaxation? Are there any techniques for that?
Yeah, the body scan meditation is perfect for that. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're mentally scanning your body from head to toe, noticing any sensations, and consciously releasing tension as you go.
Ooh, that sounds like a mini vacation for my shoulders.
Yes.
They're permanently attached to my ears.
I hear you.
And then there's breath awareness meditation.
Yes.
Which is, that's as simple as it gets.
It's pretty simple. Yeah, you just observe your breath, the natural rhythm of each inhale and exhale without trying to change it. And it's a really great way to anchor your attention, especially when your mind starts to wander, which, by the way, is totally normal.
Wait, so it's okay if my mind wanders?
Yeah.
I thought the whole point was to have a perfectly clear mind.
No, not at all. It's about noticing when your mind wanders and gently guiding it back to your chosen focus. Whether that's your breath or mantra or anything else, it's like training a puppy.
Right.
You just redirect it with patience and kindness.
Okay. That's actually reassuring. But before we dive into actually doing any of these techniques, let's talk about the setting. Do I need a special meditation cushion? Incense? A gong?
Nope, you don't need any of that. The key is to find a space where you feel comfortable and can minimize distractions. It could be your bedroom or a quiet corner in your living room, even a park bench if the weather's nice.
I don't need to turn my apartment into a mini temple.
No. And actually, the guide really emphasizes that consistency matters more than the perfect location.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah.
But is there a best time of day to meditate?
The ideal time is whenever you can consistently fit it into your routine. Some people prefer first thing in the morning to set the tone for the day. Others find evenings are more calming.
Yeah.
It's really about what works best for you.
Okay.
And speaking of finding what works, let's do a little experiment, shall we?
Sure.
Get comfy and close your eyes if you'd like. And just imagine you're in a place where you feel completely at ease. It could be a sunny beach or a cozy cabin in the woods, anywhere that just brings you the sense of calm and peace. And just notice the colors, the sounds, the sense of this place.
Yeah. And feel your body relaxing, your breath slowing down. Just allow any tension to kind of melt away as you settle into this peaceful space. This is your own personal meditation sanctuary, a place you can return to whenever you need a moment of quiet and stillness.
That's right. Just take a few deep breaths, breathing in that sense of peace and calm. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes, carrying that feeling of relaxation with you.
Wow, that was actually really nice. I feel way more relaxed already.
That's the power of visualization, and it's a great reminder that you don't need anything fancy to create a meditative space. It's just a little imagination and a willingness to let go of tension.
So we've got the basics down, a cozy mental sanctuary ready to go. Now I'm excited to hear more about that 2-week plan.
Okay, let's do it.
Where do we even begin?
So week 1 is all about building awareness and consistency. It's like dipping your toes into the meditation pool,
Yeah,
getting comfortable with the water before diving in head first.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So no pressure to become a meditation master overnight.
Nope, not at all.
What does a typical day in week 1 look like?
So each day focuses on a specific technique, starting with really short sessions, just 5 minutes or so. And you begin with breath awareness, simply observing the natural rhythm of your breath without trying to change it at all.
Right, just like we practiced earlier, it sounds so simple. I can already feel how grounding it can be.
Yeah, simplicity is key, especially when you're starting out. And then as you move through the week, you'll explore other beginner-friendly techniques like the body scan, where you bring your attention to different parts of your body, noticing any sensations and releasing tension.
It's like a mini massage for your mind and body.
It really is.
So what about all that mental chatter? Any tips for dealing with that in week 1?
Absolutely. You'll practice observing your thoughts without judgment, letting them pass by like clouds without getting caught up in them.
Okay.
The goal is to create a sense of space around your thoughts, not to eliminate them completely.
That makes me feel a lot better. I was worried about having to achieve some sort of thought-free state, which honestly sounds impossible.
It is impossible, and that's the beauty of it. Meditation is a practice, not a performance. It's about progress, not perfection. And to help you track that progress, the plan encourages reflection after each session.
So we're not just sitting in silence. We're also taking the time to notice how we're feeling, how our practice is evolving.
Exactly. Even a few minutes of reflection can help you deepen your self-awareness and notice these subtle shifts in your mood, your energy, your overall well-being.
Yeah, it's like taking your mental pulse.
I like that.
I'm really digging this plan so far. So week 1 is all about building a solid foundation. What happens in week 2?
So week 2 is all about deepening your practice and exploring some new techniques. You'll gradually increase the length of your sessions and start experimenting with different ways to focus your attention.
Okay, I'm officially intrigued. Give me the juicy details.
Okay, one technique you'll explore is counting breaths, where you actually count each inhale and each exhale up to 10. And then you start over.
Oh, okay.
And it's a great way to challenge your focus and strengthen that concentration.
I can see how that would be helpful for someone like me who has the attention span of a goldfish.
Yes. Another technique is mindfulness of sounds, where you simply observe the sounds around you, again, without labeling them or getting caught up in stories about them.
Right.
It's a powerful practice for cultivating present moment awareness and appreciating, the richness of your auditory experience.
It's like turning your everyday environment into a meditation soundscape. I love that. What else is in store for week 2?
You'll also be introduced to loving kindness meditation. This is a beautiful practice for cultivating feelings of warmth, compassion, and connection. You start by directing these feelings towards yourself, then gradually extend them outwards to loved ones, acquaintances, and eventually all beings.
That sounds incredibly heartwarming.
It is.
And what a perfect way to counter all the negativity and division we see in the world.
Yes, it's a powerful practice for fostering a sense of interconnectedness and recognizing that shared humanity that binds us all.
I'm really excited about diving into these new techniques.
Mm-hmm.
And what about the final day of week 2? What's on the agenda?
So day 14 is all about reflection. Looking back on your 2-week journey and noticing any changes you've experienced. It's a chance to celebrate your commitment to the practice and acknowledge any insights or breakthroughs you've had along the way.
It's like the graduation ceremony for Meditation 101.
Exactly. And even though the 2-week plan comes to an end, the journey of meditation, of course, continues. The most important thing is to just keep practicing, even if it's just for a few minutes each day.
So it's not about reaching some like magical endpoint. It's about making meditation a part of your daily life.
Exactly.
Like brushing your teeth or taking a walk.
Exactly. And speaking of making it a habit, let's talk about what happens after those 2 weeks are up.
Okay, so welcome back to the deep dive. So far, we've, demystified meditation. We've explored a bunch of beginner-friendly techniques, and we've even mapped out that awesome 2-week plan to get your practice rolling.
Right.
I'm feeling pretty inspired, honestly.
That's great. It's amazing how much even, a little bit of meditation can really shift your perspective. And before we wrap up, I think it's worth revisiting the science behind all of this.
Okay.
Because it really highlights, why making meditation a habit is so valuable.
Oh, yes, please. I love a good dose of brain science. Remind me again, how does meditation actually, change our brains?
Well, studies show that regular meditation can actually increase gray matter in certain areas of the brain,
Yeah.
particularly the parts that are responsible for attention, emotional regulation, and self-awareness.
So it's like a workout for those, crucial mental muscles, helping them become, stronger and more resilient.
That's a great way to put it, yeah, and it doesn't stop there. Research has also found that meditation can actually reduce activity in the amygdala, which is the brain's alarm center,
Oh, right.
It's constantly scanning for threats.
So basically, meditation is like hitting the chill button on our stress response, helping us react to challenges with more calm and less, panic.
Exactly, yeah. And on the flip side, it boosts activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the brain that helps us make decisions, plan, and regulate our emotions.
So it's like a double whammy of benefits.
It really is.
Less stress reactivity and more executive function. No wonder people who meditate seem so level-headed.
Yeah, for sure. And here's the really encouraging part. You don't have to be a meditation guru to experience these benefits.
Okay, that's good.
Studies show that even beginners can see positive changes in their brains after just a few weeks of consistent practice.
Okay, that's seriously motivating. It's like a reminder that small, consistent efforts can lead to some pretty big transformations. But what happens after the 2-week plan is over? How do we, keep that momentum going?
Well, our source material has some great advice for making meditation a lasting habit.
Okay, good.
First and foremost, be patient with yourself. Some days will be easier than others, and that's totally normal.
Right.
The key is to just keep showing up, even if it's just for a few minutes.
So it's all about consistency, not intensity.
Yeah.
It's like building any new habit.
Yeah.
Small steps repeated over time create lasting change.
Exactly. And as you become more comfortable, gradually increase the duration of your sessions.
Okay.
Start by adding a few minutes each week and work your way up to, 15 or 20 minutes, or even longer if you enjoy it.
Makes sense. It's like, slowly increasing the weight you lift at the gym. Don't overdo it at the beginning.
That's a great analogy.
What else? What else?
And here's another tip. Don't be afraid to, branch out and explore different meditation techniques. There's so many styles out there, from walking meditation to guided visualizations. There's really something for everyone.
It's like having a whole menu of mindfulness options to choose from.
Yes.
The key is to find what resonates with you and keeps you engaged.
Absolutely. And remember, embracing imperfection is crucial. Some days your mind will be racing, other days you might feel restless or sleepy. It's all part of the process.
That's so reassuring. It takes the pressure off trying to be, perfect. It's about the journey, not about reaching some mystical destination.
Exactly. And at its core, meditation is about cultivating a kinder, more compassionate relationship with yourself. It's about learning to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, with a sense of curiosity and openness.
It's about showing up for yourself each day, offering yourself that space for stillness and self-reflection.
Beautifully said. And as you continue on your meditation journey, you might be surprised by the ripple effects it creates in other areas of your life.
Maybe you'll find yourself feeling more patient in stressful situations, or more present in conversations, more grateful for the little things.
For sure. And who knows, maybe you'll even inspire others to explore the benefits of meditation too.
Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into meditation for beginners. We hope this episode has given you the tools and inspiration to start your own practice.
Yes.
Remember, even a few minutes a day can make a world of difference.
Absolutely. So find a quiet corner, set a timer, and simply allow yourself to be present in this moment. You might be amazed by what you discover. Until next time, keep diving deep and keep exploring that fascinating world within and around you.
See you next time.